Okay, here's a video again on how to administer a fluency assessment. First and foremost, the student will receive a document with the same text. So for example, if this is stage fright, they will also have one with stage fright. Typically, your document will look similar to this and there will be no markings on it. You're going to give your student 1 minute to read unless they have an accommodation. So please make sure that you get that information from the teacher on whether or not the student has time and a half or double time, which means time and a half means they get 1 minute and 30 seconds. Double time means they get 2 minutes. But again, check with your teacher pertaining to the accommodation if they have one. Okay, so you're going to start your minute and the student will read. For example, Rita trembled as he, I would mark that wrong, waited backstage. In a few minutes, I'll go on stage and sing. She thought she had been pacing, so I would mark that wrong, every day for many months. So she didn't know why she felt so frightened. Rita took several deep beats, so I would mark that wrong, to calm down. Then she thought about the song she was going to sing. Beep, beep, that means your minute is done. If you notice, I put a bracket there to let you know that this is where the student stopped. I put slashes on the words that were said incorrectly. There's something to remember. We're trying to calculate how many words were said per minute. So if a student finished the whole text and it's only 45 seconds that has passed, go back to the top and have them continue reading till 1 minute is done so that you can calculate exactly how many words were said per minute. As if not, you're calculating how many words were said in 45 seconds. So again, even if they finish reading the text, if it's not 1 minute, have them go back up as we're trying to get as many words as they can say per minute. All right, so after they have finished, as you see below, we have words read. Well, these numbers right here on the left-hand side helps you figure that out without actually having to count each word. So we know she stopped right here. So she read all of 51, 52, 53, 54. That means 54 words were read. Now we're going to subtract the errors. So the errors are the mistakes that the students made while reading. So 1, 2, 3. 3 mistakes were made. So what we have here is, of course, 54 minus the 3, which will give you 51 words correct per minute. Now that is all you have to do. So as far as the district is concerned and the teacher is concerned, some grade levels have 2 grades that they'll get from that number 51. Some may have 1. Where you see the word or reading accuracy, some grade levels are taking grades for reading accuracy. So what that means is you would go ahead and divide 51/54 and you will get 0.94 or 94 hundredths or the same thing as 94%. Also, you have here for fluency, which is another grade. That grade, you take your words cited per minute, and there's actually a district fluency rubric that the teacher would take that number and see what percentage that is based on what the district has allotted for that number. What's important for you, especially the paraprofessionals, if you're the one that's administering this assessment, is just to get the words correct per minute and allow the teacher to come up with the percentage and the grades because they know what the expectation is for their grade level. Well, here's a quick, again, video, a brief video on how to assess a student for fluency. If you need any more assistance, please feel free to reach out to me, Miss Wiggins. Thank you.